Code Violet launches November 14th. Third person action horror game dated. So this is a video game that I had done a video on a few months back, and pretty much what the topic was for this game was the fact that the developers unfortunately said that they were going to just be launching this game on PlayStation and not PC. And the reason behind why they weren't going to be putting it on PC was because they didn't want modders putting the main character in any type of vulgar, what they stated, vulgar outfits or anything too revealing. Now, personally, I didn't really agree with it. I still don't agree with it. You can probably watch my video on that if you wanted to get more information on how I felt. But I just in the video I pretty much talk about how like it's something I don't appreciate and I don't agree with because of the fact that modders are gonna mod at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And if it's that big of an issue for you guys where you don't want them to be doing something like that, then just either don't come out with the game or make it something like where it's like the main protagonist is like a guy kind of a thing if it's gonna bother you that much. But at the end of the day, they are the developers. It is their choice. So if they want to make that decision, that is on them. But at the same time, it is one of those things they're going to be losing out on a lot of money. And just because, you know what I mean, some modders out there are going to be putting her in like skimpy clothing and stuff like that, doesn't mean that people aren't going to still have like love, respect, and appreciation for not only the game but the main character itself. You know what I mean? Eve just came out with her PC with on PC not too long ago for Stellar Blade. And obviously a lot of modders were doing all kinds of crazy stuff and outfits and everything like that. But it really got a lot of fans out there being like, I want to play this game because I do want to be able to actually change even to different outfits. Not just obviously the ones where she's almost like nearly naked or you know what I mean, it's just really revealing. But also the fact that, you know what I mean, it gives more options to actually play the character in different type of ways, which is always going to be a fun thing and always something that's really cool to see. So the fact that they were going in that direction, again, I don't personally agree with it, but at the end of the day, they are the developers. They get to make the choice on what they're going to do with it. So with that being said, it was one of those situations where there was a trailer that came out recently. So this is pretty much like the release date announcement trailer. And I feel like I wanted to kind of go over this. I watched it really quick. I'm a little bit skeptical. I was a little bit skeptical to do a video on this trailer because of the fact that it does have I believe it's Mozart's I can't remember the name of it. Something with the Lock Ramota or something like that. The song in it. So I feel like if I do this video, more than likely it is going to get copyright struck. And I had a video not too long ago where it did get copyright struck, and instead of allowing me to actually mute the music and you just kind of hear me talking, it pretty much had it so that I had to mute everything altogether. So at the end of the day, I was just like, you know what? I'll just take the copyright hit. It's whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, with this one right here, I feel like this is something worth checking out, and I feel like the gameplay, even though I'm not necessarily in agreement with the devs, I feel like the game looks like it's going to be pretty good. And this is probably the closest thing we'll be getting to like a Dino Crisis anytime soon because of the fact that, this game, it does look like it is involving dinosaurs that you're going to be going up against. And Capcom is kind of avoiding coming out with anything Dino Crisis related, which is really unfortunate. But yeah, so November 14th is the release date. It'll be coming out for $49.99, so about $50. And we'll go ahead and check out the trailer that we got here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and zoom in really quick, make it a little bit bigger for you guys to enjoy, and let's see what we got.
Well, these are just dreams. Like before. Dreams can do crazy things.
I know, but they feel like more than that. They feel like memories, like they happened.
Get some rest. I'll check on you in the morning.
See, this song, dude, I love this song so much, and I love the rendition that they decided to go with this. I am a little bit nervous, like I said, to hear this trailer. You know what I mean? I have the volume on and everything because I feel like there is a big chance it is gonna get hit. But I feel like with the music that they have for it and the way that it sounds, I feel like it's yeah, it's too badass not to show. So I figured we'd still do the reaction to it. got the
You're
dinosaurs,
more important than you understand.
and then the little
There is
pods
something
that they're in.
Different about her.
And then as you can see, yeah, they got the character. I mean, and that's one of the things again, we're kind of just going back to the whole modding issues that like you have her naked in certain parts, you know what I mean? So obviously, I don't know. It just I'll let it go. But yeah, I really don't agree with them going that direction. Badass. We got more dinosaur creatures, it looks like. There we go. And then I'm just gonna pause it again because hopefully the music doesn't get struck. But it's crazy too because it almost looks like it's a mixture of like almost like Jurassic Park meets like Star Wars. You know what I mean? Where you're in like a Star Wars type of ship. Well, you got all these dinosaurs going after you. Everything looks very futuristic at the same time though, which is really cool. So I like that a lot so far with the aesthetic of the game. Just a little bit more. Kind of like modern day, you know, technology meets dinosaurs from the prehistoric era, which is really cool. Being able to shoot them with guns and everything like that. Beautiful. I like the way that looks, man. I think it looks so good. And then it's pretty funny too because there's a lot of people that criticize the Jurassic Park movies because they say like, you know, these movies, yeah, they're fun and it's interesting to see the direction that they go in and everything like that. But if it was being very realistic, all you need would be like a automatic weapon, and a lot of those dinosaurs would be done. There'd be no more. You wouldn't have to deal with them the way that they have to deal with them in the movies, which is it's honestly pretty funny because it is true. But yeah, just having that perspective on it, it's like, you know, you're not lying. Doom, 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 doom. And I'm just, ooh, a T-Rex, let's go. See, that's definitely some Dino Crisis stuff right there that you would see. And then it's interesting too because they don't look like they're regular weapons, like electrical weapons and stuff like that. So it's kind of interesting to see the direction that it's going to be going as far as how the ammos are and stuff like that. And just because I like that, I wanted to go ahead and get another. See, it's so weird too because this is right up there with like Eve and Stellar Blade, you know what I mean? This type of outfit and everything. So I don't know, man. It's just I really wish. Well, you never know. More than likely, I feel like if this game does do very popular with fans and everything, and it is able to kind of, you know, become a successful game, they probably will say, you know what, we'll go ahead and release it on PC and let you guys be able to enjoy this game as well, which I'm really hoping. Violet. Code Violet.
She's our priority. Without her, there is no future.
Pre-order now. Oh, nice. So it's already available for pre-order. Let's go. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes, man. Code Violet Digital Deluxe Edition, Code Violet Standard Edition. 11/14/2025. Okay, so we got the different outfits right here. Pre-order bonuses. She got the little dress. She got the skirt. She almost looks like Katana right here, which is pretty cool. And then Scarlet from Mortal Kombat. You got the the sexy librarian look. I don't know exactly what this is supposed to be, like what kind of outfit. And then kind of like, I don't know if those are like some jean shorts, so kind of like the Daisy Dukes, but yeah, man, I feel like this is gonna be a pretty popular game. I mean, obviously it's gonna depend on the gameplay as well as the story itself that you're gonna be going through. But being a futuristic game where you're kind of going up against dinosaurs, I feel like this has gotta be a hit for people. I feel like people are gonna see this and they're gonna be really interested to kind of see the direction it's gonna be going in and what kind of game it'll be. So I don't know. I'm again, I'm hoping that, you know, they do change their mind eventually on going PC because I would like to see different types of mods that they go in that direction. But at the end of the day, if they just decide to keep it on PlayStation, that'll be pretty, just that'll be on them. And one of the things I am hoping for as well is the fact that if they do have it for PS5, which I do have myself, if there is going to be a physical copy, because it is one of those things I had seen recently, like Wu Chang had came out the other day, and it was one of those situations where I wanted to see if they had it available, like a physical copy, but so far all I've seen is digital. So I was at, I went to the store the other day. I went to a Walmart and I was double checking the games because I wanted to see if they had a copy of Wu Chang, but I didn't see anything there. So, and I also believe that, if I'm not mistaken, Black Myth Wukong actually took a while before there was a physical release. So I'm wondering if they're going in that direction with that game, and if that's going to be the direction that they're going to be going in with this one with Code Violet. So who knows? Only time will tell. Once I get more information, and then we get like another trailer showing some more gameplay and everything like that, I can do another video on that, and then kind of get some more information as to what the news is going to be when it comes down to that. So yeah, so I think this game looks good, and I'm really hoping this game is something that's worth playing, and it is something that ends up being really popular, even though, again, originally I don't agree with the direction that the developers were taking it in the sense, but at the same time, it is on them. They can do what they want with it. And yes, from what I've seen so far, this is probably going to be the closest thing we're going to be getting to any type of like Dino Crisis anytime soon. So I am really hoping this is something that's done well, is successful, and maybe, you know what I mean, kicks Capcom in the ass to show them like, hey, you guys are screwing up. You guys are dropping the ball here. You guys have the chance to make this type of money and have something this successful. So those are my thoughts on that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Does this look like a game you're going to be wanting to pick up and play? And do you think this could possibly be kind of in the same realm as like Stellar Blade when it comes down to popularity with having a badass female character? So if you guys can let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. If you guys could like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you guys been watching the song, I really appreciate it. And yeah, until next time. Harmonic out. Peace.